guys, and welcome to Vlogmas 2021. Today is the first day and we are going to be doing some shop with me stuff. I have to run to the mall, do a little Christmas shopping. I have a return and I want to check out some of the Christmas pajamas at Old Navy because I want to dress my whole family in Christmas pajamas that match. We're just going to see what's going on, you know, what kind of Christmas stuff we got going on today, and I'm glad you guys are along. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so we've made it to the mall. Let's go on in and see what they have. Okay, guys, so what I didn't realize, because I'm kind of new to this whole deal, is that there was music playing in the background that I get copyright, claimed for. I didn't realize that, if you were talking over it, that actually counted, but I was just trying to show you the inside of Old Navy and how it just wasn't really as exciting as I remember it being. And then I was looking at some little kitties because they're so cute. I don't know if this music was going to get me, but I basically was just baby talking to them because they are adorable. The ears on that black one, his ears are bigger than his entire head. It was the cutest thing, and it was the hardest thing not to take one of them home with me. I just love animals so much. Especially when they're babies, but my Ghost and Isis would have not been happy if I had brought home another cat. Then I had to check out the puppies. This one, oh my goodness, look how cute, you guys. If you want to skip this part, just fast forward because the rest of the video is going to start in a minute, but I just had to give them some love and attention because, I don't know, do you guys love the pet store at the mall? I think it's my favorite part of going to the mall is getting to see the animals in the window. It just definitely takes me back to being a kid and the excitement of all of that. And look at the guy in the corner. Oh my goodness. I double checked to make sure he was breathing. That's how hard that little guy was out. He must have played really hard and had a long day because, oh my goodness, the cutest. I wanted all of them. Someday I'm going to have a huge, giant farm and I can have all the animals that I want and take care of all of them. Look at these two. They're the cutest. I'm sorry if you guys aren't into animals. I apologize. Just fast forward, like I said, but look at him. He's like a flipped over turtle. I just was cracking up. Then we have the guy slapping the dough. Some Cinnabon that I definitely got some of, which I'll show you in a second. But did you know that you could buy the frosting by itself? It's kind of scary, right? Then I sat down to have a snack and I noticed this place, it is all set up to take selfies, you guys. You pay for a half an hour or an hour at a time. Yeah, those were good. Really good. You had 4 little minis in the pack. But anyways, you literally pay and you go in there and you can just take a bunch of pictures with yourself or with your friends, and they have all these different little rooms set up. That is so cool. Hey guys, now we're back home. Unfortunately, my hair gloss still hasn't came. My shop app says expected yesterday. Still not here, so that's kind of a bummer. But don't worry, we're going to save it. It is Vlogmas Day 1, and what better way to start off Vlogmas than to do a giveaway. So a while back, I mentioned on my Instagram that I had picked up the Laura Lee Los Angeles Blush Aesthetic Palette. You may or may not remember, because you may or may not follow me on Instagram. But this is what it looks like on the inside. You actually get 7 cheek color blushes, and then you get a highlighter. Now don't fret, it looks really dark, but it's actually I can pull it off and I am pretty light. So I think it's a pretty universal shade. I mean, it's obviously not going to work for everyone. Snow White probably couldn't use this highlighter, but I think most of us can, and if not, you can definitely use some of these blushes. I think this palette is an awesome deal for $28. I don't know, the whole aesthetic of the blush aesthetic is really nice. So I know YouTube has been deleting comments where people were leaving their Instagram handles or their emails. So I think I got it right this time. I created a Google form. I'm going to link the form in the description box. All the information that you submit to me is obviously confidential. I'm not going to share your information with anyone. It's basically just a couple questions about what you like to see on YouTube, and then contact information, so that if you're chosen or drawn as the winner, then I'm able to actually contact you, because so many times I have done giveaways and no one responds back to the comment, or they don't DM me on Instagram, or you know what I mean? And it's hard to sometimes tell, like, from the YouTube username, like, who you actually are and all that. So, if you'd like to enter to win your very own Laura Lee Los Angeles blush palette, still wrapped up, brand new in the package for you, then fill out the Google form link in the bottom and submit it. Make sure you hit submit. That's important. And I'll be picking a winner for this. Let's just do like next week, so it's not drawn out forever. Today is the 1st. Let's say the 10th. I think that gives everyone plenty of time to get their form in. It's one submission per person, please. And yeah, good luck to everybody. I hope that you guys, you know, whoever wins it really enjoys it, because I've been really enjoying mine. I've been using it pretty much daily, except for the other day I used my NARS quad, but my favorites in this, I really like this peachy one here, and I like this one here too. This one is like for like no makeup days. I haven't ventured into the darkest one yet, the sangria, but I think with like a bare minimum eye look, it would be really pretty. Kind of like today. I was wearing makeup this morning. I feel like I sweated it all off in the mall. So okay, now we have the giveaway out of the way. Another thing I wanted to do, since the gloss didn't come, I thought, why not finally do my Sephora VIB haul? That way you have at least something to watch, because my clips from the mall edited together were only like 3.5 minutes, and that's including like a bunch of kitty puppy time. But hopefully if you're here, you love kitties and puppies and animals, because I really, really do. So, yeah, if you didn't, I'm really sorry about that. I think, leave in editing, I'm leaving like a mark if you want to skip the whole deal, but okay, let's get into my haul from Sephora. So the first thing, oh my god, I put too much stuff in here. Hold on. The first thing that I picked up, of course, was the Glam face palette from Natasha Denona. I did pick it up in the shade Light. I have seen so many YouTube videos on this, so I don't feel it necessary to do one of my own. Unless you guys actually like care to see it. If you do, let me know in the comments below. But it's pretty simple. You just have a cheek color, a highlight. The highlighter is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And then we have the 5 shades here along the bottom. Let me know if you want to see more in depth of that. Also, I know everyone and their mom has done a video on the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette, but most of them I've seen just kind of hold up and say these are the swatches. If you guys want to see me swatch them how I do, like the 1x1 where I show you the finger and I actually show you doing the swatch, and like close up of what it looks like, let me know, because I was thinking about doing that, just because, I don't know, I just don't get a whole lot of information from someone showing me them already swatched, because you don't know how many times they had to put product on there. You don't know like if it's blended, unblended, you know what I mean? So, okay, next I picked up this packet. What is that? Oh, it's like a little sample. So Dior for the Backstage Face and Body Foundation. You get this little bag. It was like a set at Sephora. You get the little mini primer. This little guy, you get a tiny primer for free, and you get this Dior Backstage mesh bag for free, which is kind of cool. I'm going to use it to kind of keep my brushes in, because it's mesh, so they won't, like for drying or whatever, I don't know. And then I picked up a refill of my Backstage Face and Body in 1CR. That is my shade in the Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I am wearing it today. I absolutely love this foundation. It's in a squeezy bottle. It's pretty liquidy. You can mix it with a lot of other foundations too, like to kind of dilute ones that are really thick or really full coverage, and just leaves like a really nice finish on the skin. And then I picked up a refill of my Backstage Face and Body Powder. I did get it in 1 shade lighter. So I have been using 2 in, but we are going into winter and I'm even paler than I am during the summer. Side by side, I really didn't see a lot of difference between 1 and 2. Let me grab my number 2 and just hold it up so you can see. Maybe on camera it'll look a lot different, but I had to like really look closely and see. This one is used, keep in mind, but this is shade 2 in and this is shade 1 in. I guess you can tell a little bit on camera, but they really weren't that different. I was quite surprised. But yeah, I really like that as an all over powder. I don't like go in thick with the powder or anything because I do have mostly dry skin, but I just use it through the T-zone and I think it's a really beautiful powder, and I think it really complements the Backstage Face and Body foundation like perfectly. Sorry, you know me, I had to check and make sure that the camera was actually recording because I have done too many videos where I recorded the whole thing and then guess what? I hadn't pushed record, so you know. I'm so excited for Vlogmas, you guys. Are you guys excited? I have so many fun things planned. I just hope that like USPS doesn't let me down because I need them for some of the things that we're doing. But anyways, this technically wasn't from Sephora, but it is Dior, so I wanted to include it in this haul. I picked up the Quint, the number 739, the House of Dreams, the Atelier of Dreams, sorry. Atelier, how do you say that word? Somebody help me because I am not, I took Spanish in school, not French. So it just looks like regular standard Dior Quint on the outside. And you got your little stupid brushes that they come with. I just really loved the story. It's a very cool tone color story. That silver is so pretty. I'll try to insert a pic in editing of like the one time that I've used this palette so far. But it's absolutely stunning. I just really love a cool toned moment. Which way does this go? Okay. It was pricey. It was $65 and with tax and stuff it was like 71 or 72. But I did get it off the Dior site because this one it wasn't available on Sephora. But no regrets. Absolutely really love this one. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. The thing is with the Dior Quints, they literally have a 6-month recommended shelf life. So I'm definitely just going to keep my eye on it. But I don't know. Powder products usually last a little bit longer than that. And those ones do have a creamy formula. But I think, excuse me, I think will be okay. And then this little thing I pulled out was just a Pillow Talk push-up mascara sample. I did try it. I wasn't super impressed. I wasn't not impressed. I thought it looked good and it really like definitely like made my lashes more visible. As far as like giving them real volume, not really. And I didn't wear it for more than like 4 hours, but I had heard some people say that it transferred really bad. I didn't experience that, but then again, I only had it on for 4 hours. So let me pull my box over here. These, remind you, this is a cumulative haul. I'm Rouge, so I started on the 5th, and I just kept placing like all these little orders because like I was trying so hard to stick within a budget, and then I was just like, Crystal's 20% off. You know, it's really easy to do that. I'm sure you guys know if you're here watching beauty YouTube, then you're probably a little bit of a makeup nut like me. Okay, so the first two things I want to talk about are these from the Sephora collection. Patty Alonso recommended this instant brush cleaner. So I picked it up. It is the Daily Clean Refresh. And then I also went with the deep cleaning shampoo just for, you know, when I actually get around to cleaning my brushes thoroughly. So I'm anxious to try those out. She said that she cannot live without this, so I'm expecting it to be amazing. Next up, I picked up the Beauty Blender Power Pocket Puff. I've heard amazing things about this for just applying, you know, your powder. It's really cute. It has kind of like a foamy side and then like a fluffy blender side. And it's got a little spot for you to put your finger on there. You can really get in right like underneath your eye. I'm really excited to start using this. I think this is going to be a really nice tool compared to, you know, the little dinky powder puffs that you get in some like powders and stuff. So really excited to try that guy. Then I picked up a whole bunch of stuff from the brand LYS, Love Yourself. This is what the box looks like. I threw away most of the boxes, but I wanted to show you the packaging. Everything's a triangle, which makes it a little bit confusing when you get into having multiple colors. But the finish is different. So these are the blushes. The blush have more of like the matte packaging, and then the bronzer and the setting powder have more of like the Patrick Ta looking like mirrored packaging. So let me show you the cream blushes I got. This one is Confident. This one was described as like a warm spice color. I absolutely love these blushes, you guys. I have been using these non-stop. They're really nice. I've never tried Tower 28, like Magic Hour or any of those, but I have quite a few other like cream blush sticks and stuff. And I don't know, the colors in this are just really nice. So I picked up, that was Confident. And then I also picked up Kindness, which was the light peach one. I've only worn that one time. And then I'm going to do videos like later on, like elaborating with all these with swatches and stuff. Right now, I'm just going through the stuff with you guys, okay? And then I picked up Self Love. I wasn't quite sure about this one because it was kind of in the middle between being too dark for me, but I still wanted to try it. It was like a mauve-y color. And yeah, I have to be careful not to overdo it, but it is super pretty. So let me know. I'm definitely going to go into like a whole like Face of LYS video, but let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to see. I wish they were all matte, honestly, because the fingerprints drive me nuts. But this is the bronzer in Light. I think this one's called Motivate, and it's just the perfect color bronzer for me, and I'm like fair to light. And then this is the Triple Fix, the Resilience Translucent Setting Powder. I think this is currently sold out, and I know why. Like, all this stuff is super affordable. All the LYS, the triangle things, like the cheek products, are all under $20. And I had seen a video, Michelle Wong was talking about this powder, and I thought if she likes it, she's like bougie as hell, so I'm gonna like it. And I really do. I think it's a really nice setting powder. And then lastly, I picked up the Aim High Pressed Highlighter Powder in the lightest one, which is a champagne called Brave. And I was afraid when I opened it up that it would be too dark for me, but it actually looks really pretty on the skin. Like, this highlight is so nice. I won't make you wait because you guys probably love highlight as much as I do. Look at that. Like, it's just a really nice highlighter. I'm kind of debating whether I want to try their liquid highlighter or not. It looks to be like a little bit darker, so I'm not sure if the darker one would work, but for $19, I might try it and see. Okay, so that was all the stuff I got from LYS. Next, I picked up a whole bunch of the Too Faced Hangover Balms. You guys have heard me talk about these. You have probably seen lots of videos where I forget to put on lip gloss and you see like little marks on my lips. I am a lip peeler. Unfortunately, I suffer from really dry lips and it's really hard not to pick at the skin. I started using this in September, I believe, and fell in love with it. I keep it by my bedside. I keep one in my purse. Whenever I think about it, I put it on, and is really making a difference in like the health of my lips. I use a lip scrub like 3 times a week, and then I'm using this stuff all the time. I picked up another original, which I think is probably my favorite. I do love the flavors, but I love that this one doesn't really have much of a color at all. And so I can put it on haphazardly, like really thick at night when I go to bed, and I don't have to worry about it getting on anything. I also picked up the Watermelon Kiss, and this smells amazing. And then I picked up this little set as well, like kind of for purse size ones. Also, it had like some flavors. It has a mini original, Candy Cane Bang, Watermelon Kiss, which I love that one, and then Frost Yourself, Too Faced, and their names. Oh my gosh. So I'm really, really excited. The box got a little like cray, but you actually get about 2, like a little less than 2 full size in this. So you do save like a little bit of money, but mostly I'd get this if you want to try the like limited edition, like Christmassy flavors. Otherwise, I would just stick with the full size ones, but you know, it's totally up to you. I still want to try the banana one, and I still want to try Mango Kiss, but I am absolutely, I don't know what I would be doing without that. Before that, I was using the Fresh, like the sugar in the like tube lip balms, and those are really, really nice, but I didn't feel like they were really lasting a long time as far as like lasting hydration, as opposed to the Too Faced Hangover Balm. So if I was going to recommend one or the other, I would definitely recommend the Too Faced one. Next up, I picked up the Giorgio Armani Black Ecstasy Mascara. You've heard me say on this channel many times, I am a sucker for trying new mascaras, and I did pick up a couple on this little VIB sale. So this is what the component looks like. And that is what the brush looks like. And so far, you guys, I am really, really happy with the mascara. I don't get any transfer, long wear. I mean, I should for how much it is. I think this was $32 or something like that. But it is really an amazing mascara. I probably wouldn't use it on a daily basis. Like, I would save that for when I know I'm going to be working really hard or out in the rain or sweating, like something where I need my mascara to like really pull through for me. That's going to be my girl. Next up, you guys know I recently got my hair re-lightened, and so I did go ahead and pick up the Olaplex number 4. It's still in the packaging because my hairdresser said not to do any sort of like extra toning or purple stuff for a couple weeks after like the bleaching we did. So I'm gonna actually listen so I don't mess up my hair. But I've heard amazing things and I'm really excited to try this, so I'll definitely keep you updated. Next, this isn't from Sephora either, but I threw it in here because it goes with the Rose Quartz palette. I did go on Huda Beauty and order the Petri dish highlighter. It's super, super heavy, the component. This is what the component looks like. Very similar to the eyeshadow palette. And then I've swatched mine several times, but this is what it looks like. I don't know. It's really cold right now, so it's not really like gelling together that well. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. I'm definitely going to keep playing with it. It was kind of just one of those things I more wanted to have just to have. But definitely recommend like keeping it like warm if you're going to use it, because otherwise, kind of like Vaseline or anything petroleum based, it's going to harden when it's cold. So I did pick that up. I don't know why it was in my little Sephora box, but it was. The next thing that I picked up, you guys, is from Lawless. This is the, what does this say? It says clean makeup that doesn't fuck around. That's cool. And then this is the Baby Glam, or the Glam one. Let me show you the color story. I know Samantha Marks picked this one up. I think Babs Beauty picked this one up too. I got this the very first night of the sale. I think it's so pretty. It's definitely colors I already have, but I hadn't tried any eyeshadows from Lawless yet, and this was the color story that spoke to me. These shimmers are absolutely stunning. I'm definitely, like I said, in another Vlogmas video, I'll go through and I'll like swatch a bunch of this stuff and show and like apply it and show you guys. But I picked that up. I picked up the Huda Beauty also because, you know, I have to complete the set. I picked up the Rose Quartz Silk Balm. The packaging is just gorgeous. I love the packaging for this whole collection, and the Silk Balms are really nice. This one's kind of like a really like frosty pink like color, but it feels amazing on the lips. And then also I had picked up one from the Huda site and then one from Sephora. I have Healthy Peach and Caring Coral in the glowish blushes. These are so freaking tiny, you guys. Like, I knew they weren't going to be that big, but I was quite shocked at how small they are because you guys know I have the glowish bronzer and I love it. But look, here's my hand and that's the blush. There's my thumb and that's the blush. So this is the coral shade. A little difficult to open. There's coral, and then let me show you, oh my gosh, show you peach. The peach one, really, I have to build it up to show up on my skin, but it's just the formula, like it just looks so smooth on your skin. It's so, so nice. This is the peach, Healthy Peach. Okay, we are coming to an end, I promise. Like, I am so close to being done. I bought way too much stuff. Next up, we have the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Volume Universal. That is a lot of name. The Rare Beauty Mascara. I had gotten like a sample with purchase, and so I already knew that I loved it, so I wanted to pick one up for like on sale. You know, when you get a mascara that you like for 16 bucks, that's a win. It's what I'm wearing today. I know it's kind of hard to see because I don't really have anything, a whole lot on my eyes. I literally just threw some of this on here, and it was hours ago, and like I've been breathing and sweating and all that stuff. So, but I really recommend, if you haven't tried that yet, maybe use it on your upcoming Sephora coupon on Friday. Can you, I'm like, please, no more sales. I bought so much stuff, but you know, we would be complaining if they didn't offer another one, right? Last but certainly not least, This is something I might actually be buying the full size of. I bought the little purse spray size of the replica. I always call this, I call it the Bath and Body Works candle. I call it Marshmallow Fireside, but this is By the Fireplace. Oh my gosh, sorry. By the Fireplace. This smells so different than anything that I own. I absolutely love it. This is how much you get for the small size, if anyone's wondering, because, you know, compared to my hand. It is a good amount, honestly. Like, this will probably take me at least a couple months to use, and I have, like, a ton of perfumes, as you can see back there. But this one's just really unique and different. I feel really grown up when I wear it, really, like, sophisticated. And yeah, it's not like a scent that you smell every day, you know what I mean? So I was really happy with that. I may consider buying the full-size one during the little perfume event. So, all right, that is everything that I got during the Sephora VIB sale. I will go, like I said, I will go into... maybe in the next video or the video after, I will go through and swatch a bunch of the stuff so you can see, or apply it to my face so that you can see. Don't forget, if you want to enter to win the Laura Lee Los Angeles blush palette, the Google form is linked in the description box below. Again, I will not share any of your information with anyone else. It's just for me so that I can get a hold of you. Yeah, Vlogmas day 1 in the books, y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. Bye.